When I started high school, I started off with not really 2 feet on the ground. I was struggling, and that continued through my senior year, and I didn't have enough credits to graduate. I had a job at the time that I stayed with for 20 some odd years. That thought of getting that diploma was always there, but I never had enough time to do it. It took a turn one day when I got in touch with people at Portland Adult Ed and started the process. I was 49. I would tell the old John that you're good enough, you're smart enough, and people like you. I actually use that in classrooms at SMCC now. Back then, I had no self esteem or self worth, and for most of my life, I didn't. So this whole process of me getting back to education and graduating and that one personal goal kind of got me going again. Prior to graduating here, I went through the ceremony at South Portland High School. I was the first person to ever request that. And through the help of PAE, they allowed me to be a part of it. I was in the front row with all the dignitaries. I wrote a little letter stating my struggle and how I got there, and the principal read it just after the valedictorian speeches. And at the end of that, he said, so it was with his pleasure that he would present me with a diploma from South Portland High School. I was called up to the podium. Everybody rose up and started yelling and screaming, and it was just an incredible thing because not only were they validating what I was going through, but some of the kids that were graduating, as they walked by me getting their diplomas, shook my hand and said, "That's great. That's fantastic." I was very emotional. I was crying all day. This was a really deep personal goal of mine that took me a lot of years to get to. Portland Adult Ed is very special because education in the typical sense doesn't fit everybody. And so it is a very viable option for somebody to come back and get whatever it is they want to attain. It worked for me. It's worked for thousands of others, and it could work for you. My name is John. This is what adult education looks like.